Hello guys, and welcome to what is my 7th monthly ownership update video of my Astra GTC. So I'm actually filming this video this evening. It's getting a bit dark. So at the moment the car has 117,461 kilometers on the clock so far, and it's due service at 118,000 kilometers. The car itself was going absolutely fine. I topped it up with petrol today, which only cost me €65, and the tank was very close to empty. The warning light was on and everything. So today I'm actually going to cut over to a clip now. I bought some new registration plates in my car. I thought they looked nice, and a few of my friends were telling me about them. A few of my friends got them, so I thought I'd take a look at them and see what they were like. So here's a clip off them now. And so here are the new plates. Smaller text size, and the plate itself is a bit smaller than the original. And a few custom choices I could have went for, but I decided on these ones. And also coming up to the windscreen here, when I was in Canada I bought this as souvenir registration plate and just stuck it up the dash. So as far as other modifications go, well, after I get the car serviced, I'm going to be looking about buying LED taillights, which I'm actually just going to post a photo of here. So I like them LED taillights. I think they look really good, and a lot of my friends like them as well. I asked their opinion. One or two of my friends are not so sure about them, but for the most part a lot of people do like them. So I'm definitely going to consider fitting them to the car. I've even looked in the boot there to see how I remove the current taillights. It's extremely easy to do, so it is almost as easy as replacing a registration plate actually. Very, very simple, easy work to do. I don't have to wire up anything, just take out the existing plug from the taillights, put them into new ones. That's all I have to do. So I actually like your opinion as well on my new taillights. So just in the comment section below, list what you think of the taillights, and should I get them for my car or should I not. As far as other modifications go, well, the taillights are the only ones I have in mind at the moment, but in the future I'd like to get new wheels, a roof spoiler, xenon headlights with LED running day lamps, and an SRI style roof spoiler. That would look really nice as well. But for now anyway, as far as my Astra goes, it's going perfectly. A few of my friends have driven this car, one of which is looking about buying his first car in the next few weeks, and he drove this and he loves it. He thinks it's comfortable, it's quiet. He said it's, the gear changes are very easy. So he really likes the car and he wants to buy one, so he does. I don't blame him. I mean, since I bought this car, it's been wonderful to me, so it is. It's been comfy, it's been nice to drive on long distance journeys, it's very quiet, so it's a car I really, really like and I'm very, very happy with. So on to some car news. McLaren have announced two new supercars, which are going to be entry-level supercars. Now they're called the 540C and the 570S. They're actually the exact same car, just one is more powerful than the other. That would be the 570S is more powerful than the 540C. So they're going to have twin turbo V8s. One's going to have 540 horsepower, I believe it is, and the other is 570. Now the 540C is going to be in the same price bracket as the Porsche 911 Turbo, and the 570S will be in the price bracket of a 911 Turbo S. So it actually is a very good looking car. The only thing I'm not entirely sure about is the headlights. I think they look just a bit too big for the front of the car. They don't look right to me. They don't sit as well. I was kind of hoping the headlights would be a little narrower like they are in the McLaren P1. But anyway, I've wrote up an article on it, so just check out the description box below and have a read of that and see what you think of it. Other supercar news, Porsche have brought out the new 911 GT3 RS. So for those of you that know your Porsche range, you know that there is a huge range of 911s to choose from. You can have rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, turbo, convertible, Targa, there's a lot to choose from. The GT3 is a naturally aspirated flat 6, so it's a lightweight, faster, more track-focused version of a Carrera. So the GT3 RS is the same thing, only it's a lighter version of the GT3. It's faster and it's even more track-focused. So usually the GT3 RS is where Porsche stop at the 911 range. That's usually the end of them. I hope so, because the 911 range is huge, so it is. But there is a lot to choose from anyway. I will be writing up an article, of course, on the GT3 RS very soon. So, two new mainstream cars that are coming out. Toyota are bringing us a new Avensis next year, which is basically looks the exact same as our current Corolla Saloon, only the Avensis is going to be a bigger, more modernized version of it. So it looks pretty good. I look forward to doing a review and test drive on it. And Opel are bringing out a new hatchback that's going to sit in between the base model, city car, the Atom that I've reviewed, and the new Corsa. This car is going to be called the Coral, which is interesting because Opel these days seem to be naming all the cars after people. We have the Atom, now we have the Coral. So sounds like Opel's trying to make a little family out of these little hatchbacks that they're doing. The Coral, it looks nice. What can I say? It looks like just a smaller version of the Corsa, really. So when that comes out, I'll be doing, of course, a review and test drive on it. So the last bit of news I have is a little thing that Audi and the delivery company DHL are planning to do. Now, it's an idea that I'm not entirely fond of, but I'm going to let you guys in on it anyway. DHL, as I said, is a delivery company, so if you order stuff online, DHL, and it's just one of them companies that will deliver it to your door. What Audi want to do is, if you own a new Audi car, what they will do is, if you're not at your house when whatever it is that you ordered off the internet is being delivered, they will personally bring it to wherever you are. So let's say if I bought myself a brand new Audi A6 and I was at work one day and DHL are delivering stuff to me, what they will do is Audi will give the DHL guy, the van driver, access to the boot of your car to put your delivery in it, and then they leave. Now, on the face of it sounds like a fantastic idea. I mean, it's extremely convenient to this, but I think it is flawed, and I think it's open to a lot of car crime personally, because the only strangers I would give complete access to my car to will be a mechanic or somebody who's valeting or detailing, as they say in America, my car. I don't really think I would be happy giving my very expensive brand new Audi to a person I've never met before and letting them into the car. I know it's only the boot, but the thing is, if somebody gets into the boot of your car, they can get into the rest of the interior just as easy as they can. It's not hard. And these days, car theft, it's, there's a lot of it going on, basically, because I briefly spoke once about this whole keyless entry system, how easy it is now for people with laptops to hack into your car. There was even a case report in England a good while back that I read that there was a lot of people going around stealing the xenon headlights out of Porsche Cayennes and Range Rovers, and then they were using them headlights to grow, like weed, using marijuana and stuff indoors, little meth labs and what have you. Some real Breaking Bad stuff going on there. But these days, I think that even if the delivery driver is a good guy, right, I think that they could have contacts somebody that's involved in car theft. They could give them information regarding the car, and I just think it's prone to a lot of theft in Audis, basically, because when they have access to the boot of your car, they could steal your spare wheel, they could steal your taillights, and LED taillights are very valuable these days. They're very expensive. I think it's a flawed idea, and I think it needs to be rethought, because once you give a stranger access to your car, they can do anything. They could steal anything out of it. It's not an idea that I'd be very comfortable with. If I owned a brand new Audi A6, I wouldn't be happy knowing that I'm sitting at work and knowing that there's a guy out there I've never met before rummaging around inside my car. So I think the idea needs to be rethought. I mean, I get why Audi and DHL want to do it. It sounds brilliant, but it's definitely flawed anyway, that's for damn sure. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about in this video today. So please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. I've got a few reviews to post. I have one of the Lords, say a Leon, that I reviewed. It's actually Lord. It's got a bunch of other modifications on it. I have some Audis, Mercedes. I'm actually meant to be reviewing a Ford Puma rally car either this week or next week. And next Saturday I'm going up to Letterkenny, because there's this car cruise thing on where guys they bring their cars to there's a go-kart track up there, and they slide their cars around for the day, and there's drag races and everything, so I'll be filming that and posting it as well, hopefully. So it should be a good evening. So for now, thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.